Hi there, my name's Denise Boyd. I'm ACF's Campaigns Director. I wanted to give you a quick snapshot of what's been happening in the first 3 weeks of the federal election campaign 2010 and what commitments have been made for our environment during this time. The campaign started with what was a real disappointment for all of us, I think, when the Prime Minister said that she would delay putting a price on pollution and would instead convene a citizens' assembly to discuss the issue, and that effectively delays any further policy decisions for another year. We just don't think we've got that time to wait. We've had all the inquiries that we need. It's time to put a price on pollution now so that we can drive the changes that we need through our economy and make the transition to the clean economy and secure the jobs for the future. And we'll be working hard to make sure that that happens. We had another disappointment, rather unexpectedly, when the coalition announced that they would stop the marine bioregional planning process. Now, this was a process that started under the Howard government and was continued under the Labour government. And what that's supposed to do is to identify the areas of high conservation value in the marine environment that we need to protect so that we can look after our marine environment for future generations. That was a major blow. ACF released some maps that we'd done of oil spills, if the Gulf oil spill had happened here in Australia off the Great Barrier Reef and off the southwest, to show just what happens when our waters are unprotected. Less than 5% of Australia's marine environment actually has any significant level of protection. We actually need to significantly lift that level of protection, and particularly for areas off the southwest and in the Coral Sea, off to the east of the Great Barrier Reef. That's why we've welcomed the commitments by the Greens to support the marine bioregional planning process and to establish protected areas for the Coral Sea and for the southwest. And we strongly encourage the Labour Party to announce its intentions for the marine environment during this election period and to make strong commitments to protect our environment for future generations. We all love visiting the beach and we all love our oceans, and they really do need a much higher level of protection. Today in Townsville, ACF CEO Don Henry released a major new report on big solar projects, the sort of solar energy projects that would provide us with all the energy that we need to fuel the new clean energy economy. If only we had the right policy settings to make that happen. For example, the Greens have released a policy that would provide $5 billion in loan guarantees to help some of these big solar projects get off the ground. ACF strongly welcomed that, and we encourage both the major parties to release policies that will really help to kickstart the renewable energy boom in Australia that we know is possible, if we could remove some of the barriers to investment that we've identified in that new report today. And then today also there's been some significant announcements that issues that ACF has been campaigning on for years. The first one is a very welcome announcement by the government to buy back all the water that will be needed to restore the Murray-Darling river system to health. That's a fantastic announcement, both for the river and for the communities that live along the river and depend on it for their livelihood. There was also an announcement today to ban the importation of illegally logged timber products into Australia. That's a 2007 ALP election commitment, and we're very welcoming of that. That's really going to help communities that live in developing countries where they're losing their forests to illegal logging, and it provides the sort of certainty for consumers of wood products in Australia to know that the products that they're buying are coming from sustainable sources. So that's a great announcement, and that's something that we've been campaigning on for many years now. And also today, the government announced that the Koongarra area will be incorporated into Kakadu National Park in the Northern Territory. The traditional owners of that area have asked for the area to be incorporated into the park and to remove forever the threat of uranium mining in that area. So that's a fantastic recognition of the international significance of this area for its natural and cultural values. So that's just a short snapshot of what's been happening. It's been a very, very busy couple of days here at ACF. Well, we've got another couple of weeks to go, and we're expecting those to be just as busy. If you want to know how we're rating the main parties on their environmental policies, look no further than our website, www.acfonline.org.au/scorecard, and there you'll find the most up-to-date scores that how we have assessed the party policies for our environment. At the moment, as I'm recording this for you, the parties are sitting as follows. The Greens have 88 out of 100. The Labour Party has 40 out of 100, and the Coalition is stuck on 15 out of 100. Now, the two major parties can do a lot better than this. You'd certainly want to at least get over 50%. So there's still plenty to do, and there's still plenty of time. Please do feel free to share the information from the scorecard with your friends. You're able to share the entire scorecard or the elements of it that most interest you through Facebook and Twitter. And please do keep coming back to the site for the latest information. Thanks very much, and I look forward to catching up with you again before the campaign's over.